it's Natalie here. Welcome to my channel, Find Joy in the Journey. Today, I want to do something really special. What's special to me? I'm in the mood for some cake. I know the holiday is next week, and I'll be baking pies and maybe even a banana pudding. I might do another banana pudding. I'm trying to take it easy on the sweets because that's my weakness. But I wanted to show you a recipe that I really like that maybe you guys can use for the holidays, even for Thanksgiving or Christmas, because it is called an easy eggnog cake. Okay, so first of all, I want to show you something else that I thought would be fun too. I collect recipes, and what I'm about to show you is just a little bit of what I've collected over the years. I tried to get all fancy and nice and put it in this cute little binder, and everything. And some recipes, look, are printed out like this that I got offline. Look, best collard greens, stuff like that. Southern baked macaroni and cheese. And my intent, the ones that are printed out like this, like I said, I tried to get real organized and everything. In my little binder I have, as you can see, I have these little plastic covers. See that? So even the ones that are handwritten, that's my handwriting. That is also in plastic. No, it's not. That's not one. That one isn't, but this one is. Okay? So I was going to put the little plastic covers and everything. Some of the recipes, look, old newspaper. Do you see that it's brown? The newspaper has browned. Let me see what I wanted this one for. Let's see. I'm not even sure what recipe I wanted out of this, but this is from 2012. Can you see that? And look, this came out of, I may have got this from either a magazine or out of a grocery store or a package or whatever. But I liked the recipes on this. So I cut them out. Look, this came out of the Walmart sales ad. A recipe. It's called Chicken in a Pot. So I saved the recipe. This was a Walmart ad. Look, here's another. Let's look at this one. This is a newspaper with a recipe on it. So I like to collect recipes. Now this one here means a lot to me. I'm going to show you this. This is because in Louisiana, we have a road called River Road. And Louisiana has a very famous cookbook called River Road Cookbook. And this is from my mother's copy of the River Road Cookbook. You see, this is a copy of it. I took the actual, the original and made a copy of it. So it's on paper. Oops, I hit myself in the face. I'll show you what I mean. Okay? Because that actual, the original paper means a lot to me. Why? Right there, that's my mother's handwriting. It says, make this one, Pam. This is the pecan pie recipe that my family has used. Okay? For ages. This is the one where me and my sisters learned to make pecan pie. My mother got it out of the River Road Cookbook. And she put no flour. Like, you see that little no flour. But flour doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. It's okay. But Mama said no flour. She didn't want flour in it. But she wrote, Pam, make this one. Now, I will tell you this. Pam is my older sister. I'm the baby of the family. I have 3 older sisters. Well, I had 3 older sisters. The one she's referring to here, Pam, she passed away in 2020. So that's why that means even more to me. I think I may have the original page, but that cookbook was so beat up. As you can see how raggedy the page is, the copy of the page is. So I think what I wanted is I did not want that original. I didn't want it to get misplaced. I didn't want it to get damaged because that original is going to have my mom's handwriting on it. It's all brown and tattered and everything, and I did not want to lose that. So I made a copy of it and I placed it in my little cookbook. But it still means a lot to me because this is the pie that she taught me and my sister how to make. And just that little note there that says Pam, make this one, Pam. That means a lot to me. So that's the recipe. When I do make my pecan pies, that's the recipe I will be using. So, but today, this is the recipe I'll be using. Okay? Let's get a look at that. You see? It is a easy eggnog pound cake. You see that? And they say use Borden eggnog, but I'm using this one. It's vanilla spice. Vanilla spiced eggnog. I'll use that instead. By Southern Comfort. There's no alcohol in it. It's non-alcoholic. But that probably would be cool if you add alcohol. I don't think I ever did. I just did the regular pound cake. But this is the one I'm going to be making. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead and set up. I'm not taking down that heavy KitchenAid. It's too heavy and my shoulder's still bothering me. So I'll be using my little tiny mixer over there. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and get set up and I'm going to show you all the ingredients. I'm actually letting my eggs sit out and get room temperature. So it's best to use room temperature ingredients when you're baking. So I'm going to go ahead and set up, you guys. Just hold on. Okay, everyone. I got everything set up. I think I do. Now, these are the ingredients for I'm over here. Okay. These are the ingredients for the pound cake. The reason why they call it an easy eggnog pound cake is because we're using a box cake mix, box of vanilla pudding. The eggnog's way over there. Okay. So it's going to be the yellow cake mix, right? I'm not going to worry about the name brand. And actually it calls for an 18 and a quarter ounce, but I could only find a 13 and a quarter ounce. I have never seen it. Maybe they've changed it over the years. Maybe that's Josh in the background. Maybe they used to have 18-ounce packages of cake mix, but I can only find a 13, and I think it'll do. I mean, that is kind of a big difference. It's like 5 ounces difference, but I think we'll make it. Okay, so we have the yellow cake mix. I'm doing it this way instead of a voiceover because I want to talk to you. Okay? And then we have the package of instant pudding, vanilla pudding. Okay, I said I'll go stop using the name brands. Okay, and then I have the Borden eggnog, and I told you I wasn't using Borden. I will be using the Southern Comfort vanilla spice eggnog. Okay, and so we're going to use a 3/4 cup of that. And then we have vegetable oil. I have my vegetable oil ready. I wonder if you can substitute and maybe put like butter or something. Maybe it'll make it richer. What do you think? Who knows? Maybe I'll do it again for Christmas and see which one makes it richer, like one with the vegetable oil or one with butter. Okay, 4 eggs, and they've been sitting out a little while. So 4 eggs. And then you're going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. Now look, I want to show you something. I just brought this out to show you, but look, this is called apple pie spice, right? And I'll tell you what the ingredients are. In this apple pie spice, it has cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. So I was wondering, what if I kick it up a notch and put this in instead? Cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves. But we'll see. But I just wanted to show you that there's a pumpkin pie spice and an apple pie spice. So I got this one. This was something I found at one of those little stores I shop at. I'm not sure if it was Ross or there's also a place called Bill's. So, I wanted this on hand so I could use it with my sweet potato pie, you know, and different things because it has all the spices you need, the cinnamon, the nutmeg, and cloves. So, but this time I think I'll follow the recipe and I'll just use the nutmeg. Okay, let's get started. I don't want to hold you guys long. The prep time is supposed to be 10 minutes and the bake time is supposed to be 40 to 45 minutes. I got the oven preheating now. Okay, and it says in a large bowl, combine the cake mix and the pudding mix. So we'll go ahead and pop this open. Cake mix. Here it goes. All right. Now, I told you about that 5-ounce difference in the cake mix, but I think it's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. Then you have the vanilla pudding. And I think it's okay. You don't have to use name brand. It really doesn't matter, but hey. Then the pudding. All right. And then we're going to, let's see how they say. Okay, then after that, you're going to use the Barton eggnog. And I actually have exactly, this cup is exactly a 3/4 cup. So let's start with the eggnog. Oh, let me put these in. Put my little beaters in there. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the eggnog. 3/4 cup. You're actually not supposed to pour it while you're over the bowl. Because what if it spills? And then you'll get more than what you're supposed to have. But I'm being very careful. That's my eggnog. 3/4 cup. La la la. Check, check. Look, and see, look. Because I put plastic over my recipes, if I do drip something on it, I can just wipe it right off. See? See, I'm clever, huh? Here we go. 3/4 cup of vegetable oil. I guess you can change and use coconut oil or whatever you prefer. But I'm going to go with the recipe. Okay, vegetable oil. All right. And then it says to go ahead and let it beat for a while. I'm going to add the, they said you beat on a low speed until moistened. It's not totally moistened. And then we're going to add the eggs. Now the eggs, they're going to add, now I'm going to have to do this off camera because I have to crack the eggs and then I'm going to take that little white yucky thing out. And you guys don't have to watch that, so hold on. Blue Christmas. Sing, Tony. I'm not recording right now. Sing. that song for Elvis? Blue Christmas. Ooh, you can at least do the. Ooh. Me and my coworker was singing it at work. Yes, indeed. Me and my coworker were, cause.
You know, it is funny when you started like that. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Look, and her voice is heavy and my voice is heavy. So me and my coworker was singing that at work one day. Are you gonna play it?
Yeah.
Blue Christmas. Without you. Woo, 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 woo. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, the next step. Now, no judgment about my old fluted cake pan. This is fluted. Okay, when it has those little ridges, I've had this forever. Okay, I've been married 22 years. I like to hold on to things. Okay, I will. Look, I'll get myself a new one for Christmas, but right now, I'm using my old fluted cake pan. God bless me. All right, so they said greased, so I'm going to use some vegetable oil spray. Greased. Okay, look, I'm going to go ahead and get my flour. So I'm going to get the flour bucket, y'all. Well, Christmas. So first we're going to do this, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to take it. This is how I flour mine. I just kind of tap it around. See how the flour is like. There's also a spray, I think, that already has flour in it, but I don't like the taste of it. I think it just kind of adds a film on it. So I'm gonna, basically you just tap it around, and look, I'm gonna take a little more flour. I'm gonna tap out the excess flour to get this part up here. To get it around here, I do this. Now this is just the way I do it. If y'all can think of a better way, please comment and tell me a better way. But I've been doing it like this forever. Then make sure it's completely floured, and then I'm gonna tap and get the excess flour out. But this has worked for me. Okay. All right. I have my greased and floured, fluted cake pan. Let's see, and I'm going to go ahead and scrape this bowl, and I'm going to add the mixture to this fluted cake pan. I normally am real good at this, at getting it around. La la la. Hope you guys can see from this angle. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Why am I singing Christmas songs? My family, I normally sing Christmas songs all year long. because I love to sing. But my family has made me promise that I will not start singing Christmas songs until November. They allow me to start in November. So what I'm doing is totally legal. I'm sorry, I just had to take care of that. Yes, I just licked a raw egg, but okay. Normally I would just leave my radio station on a continuous Christmas music every year. Like, and my son, who would be in the car with me, or whoever's in the car with me, they were totally fine with it. Got them in the Christmas spirit. But for some reason, I don't know, I stopped doing it. I moved away from doing that. So, sorry if I'm making too much noise. There we go. All right. So now, let's just go over our recipe, see what we got going here. All right, you put it in a 10-inch fluted or tube. You can use a tube pan also, but this is a fluted. It's been floured and greased. You're going to bake this for 40 to 45 minutes or until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. And then you're going to let it cool for 10 minutes. Then you're going to remove it from the pan, okay? And let it cool completely. So we'll get to that, but I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven, you guys. 40 to 45 minutes. See you then. Okay, everybody, I'm going to do something different for the cake is cooling. But I want to do something different for the icing or the sauce to go on top. Normally, you would just take regular confectioner's sugar and you would sprinkle it on top. And that's what I've done in the past. But I found a recipe, a separate recipe from another eggnog cake where you actually make a cream type sauce. And it has eggnog in it and butter, and it just seems so rich, and I would like to try that. So I'm going to mix that up real quick, okay? Let's do that. That'll be fun. It calls for butter. Have I ever showed you guys my cute little butter dish? Is that not cute? Okay, I have everything set up now, you guys. So what I'm doing is I am adding this is for the glaze. And it's optional. You could just take, this is powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar. You could just take this and sprinkle it on top of the cake. But I wanted to try this glaze. I just feel like it'll add something to it. So we're going to do 1/4 cup of butter, melted and cooled. This is my butter, my homemade butter. Let's see if I got exactly 1/4 cup. Let's see. Where's my 4th cup? I thought I had it. I had everything in front of me, but now I don't know where it is. I gotta have it. Hold up. Oh, I see it. Okay, let's see if I did my measurements right. This is supposed to be a 4th cup. Come on, country tail girl. Look at that. 1/4 cup. A heaping 1/4 cup of butter. That's my homemade butter. Okay. And now I have the eggnog. Same vanilla spice eggnog. 1/4 cup of eggnog. All right. Okay. And the powdered sugar, it is actually, what just happened here? I lost my recipe. Hold up. The powdered sugar was 2 cups of powdered sugar. So 2 cups of powdered sugar. 1/4 cup of the melted butter, cool. 1/4 cup of eggnog. And now I'm going to do vanilla extract. Now, this is what I'm going to do. Because I don't have rum, they suggested that you use rum flavored extract. I don't have rum flavored extract. But I'm not going to worry about that. Okay? You're going to use a half a teaspoon of the vanilla extract. And this is pure vanilla extract. Okay? All right. Now, instead of rum, let's do something different. I have what they call emulsion. Have you ever seen this before? You have to go to a place that has things where they make wedding cakes and stuff like that. So I had to go to, I want to say Hobby Lobby to get this. You may be able to find it in a regular grocery store, but I couldn't find it in a regular grocery store. I went to Hobby Lobby, and you go over in that section where they have all the baking stuff for wedding cakes and special cakes, where they have fondant and all that. And that's where I was able to find this. It's called Butter Vanilla Emulsion. It's different from extract. It's supposed to have a stronger flavor that lasts longer. But instead of using rum, I'm going to use this instead. And normally you use a 1/4 cup of rum, but I'm just going to use a half. I'm sorry, 1/4 teaspoon of rum. Forgive me. 1/4 teaspoon of rum extract. I don't have that. So I'm just going to use some of this butter vanilla emulsion, and I'm going to use a 1/2 teaspoon of the butter vanilla emulsion. Okay, just trying something different. That's how you learn when you're cooking. You kind of experiment. That's why people come up with recipes, you know. Now, let me get a dry measuring spoon. Okay, because I'm going to stick this into my nutmeg, so I had to get a dry one. All right, so now it calls for a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. Okay, I'm gonna go easy on that. You know what? Because I don't know, I don't want too much nutmeggy flavor. Come on, y'all. Be kind to me. I don't want to overdo it with the nutmeg. Okay, so everything is in there. Let's go over this again. 2 cups powdered sugar or confectioner's sugar. Then we're going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. 1/4 teaspoon of rum flavored extract. I don't have rum flavored extract, so I substituted and used a butter vanilla emulsion. Okay. And then you have your vanilla extract. That was 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. 1/4 cup of eggnog. 1/4 cup of melted butter that has been cooled. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's mix it up. Okay, I've mixed it, and in my opinion, let's take a look at this. I think it's too thick, right? So we're going to add just a little more of the, oops, I made a mess. I'm going to add a little more of the eggnog, just enough to get it to the consistency of a glaze. Okay, just a little more. I'm going to turn it on. Hope it's not too noisy for you guys. Okay, you guys, I did a little more mixing, and I did some adding too. I like that better. I'm going to tell you what I did. I did add more liquid. I added more of the eggnog. I added just a touch more of the vanilla extract and a touch more of the butter emulsion. I wanted a more buttery flavor. And I did go back and add more nutmeg. So yeah, the nutmeg does something. It does add a little kick to it. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead. Okay, hold up. Okay, let's see. Move my little. Okay. I'm going to let's turn the cake over. Let's see if it comes out. Okay, it's been cooling for a while. Actually, cooled longer than it was called for. But we're gonna go ahead. This is how I do it. You ready, y'all? Will it come out clean? I think it will. I feel it's loose already. There we go. I love when that happens. There she is. Isn't it beautiful? All right. So we're going to do the glaze. But I think I'll change position so we can change camera angles so you can get a better look at me putting the glaze on there. Let's see. So this is my glaze.
You good? Oggy. Oggy.
Okay. There we go. Just trying to make sure it's even. I think we got it. I don't want to overdo it with the glaze. I want a little. I'd like some cake with my icing. What do you think, you guys? Ta-ta! Oh, it's pretty. What do you think of that? So here is my easy eggnog pound cake.